Hello and welcome to today's episode, and this episode is about the pre-sale blueprint. And what we're living in right now is the attention deficiency. So what I'm going to be sharing with you in this episode is how do you be able to grab the attention of your prospect, grab the attention of your audience and make them fall in love with your brand and fall in love with your product and your service instantly to where their desire level is where they actually want to buy, they want to consume, they want to partner with you instantly. So this is what we're going to learn today. It's the pre-sale blueprint, and this is what we do at Capital Visions very, very well. From watching the videos on YouTube or on Google or reading the articles, etc. You have the reason why you're watching this right now is because you had that desire level to find out more, because you were saying, wow, this information is so powerful, I'd love to be able to connect, I'd love to be able to purchase a product or purchase a service, I'd love to be able to work one-on-one with this powerful company. And that's because we're living in the attention deficiency, and oftentimes people cannot actually break through what we call right here the sea of sameness. People can't break through the sea of sameness, because what that basically means is that everything that they're seeing, all the content that's out there is so mundane, it's so scripted, it's not very, how can I put it, there's not much massive use value that the people are gaining, and people don't feel as though, well, why should I partner with you, why should I buy this product or service, because everything is the same. Every content looks the same, the graphics, everything is the same. So what you need to do is you need to make sure that your content stands out from the crowd. So number one, you're going to begin learning, as you learned in the other powerful videos that we put out, other powerful episodes, about delivering results in advance and showing them, look, you're going to take them from where they are right now to where they are obviously need to be, and also the major product benefits, and also what's different between what you have and what's on the marketplace. But not just that you care about them having the best service of all, and that you have been in their situation by telling your story. Okay, so that actually is one way that you cut through the sea of sameness. Then moving on to here, it's the law of reciprocity, and the law of reciprocity is that the more you give, the more you shall receive. So for example, if I bought you a Christmas present and it was a fantastic Christmas present and you loved it, but you didn't buy me a Christmas present, next year you feel as though you have to buy me a Christmas present, okay? Because it's keeping up with appearances, and you feel that weight. You feel as though I need to really be able to buy this person a Christmas present because they were so thoughtful in thinking of me. And it's the same way by leveraging video. It's the same way by giving massive use value, is that the audience and the prospect feels as though, wow, I've learned so much. This person put this content out for free and I've gained so much. How can I reciprocate that? How can I help them? How can I partner? How can I get a closer relationship, a closer bond? So that's the law of reciprocity. You need to harness that. So give massive use value and it will come back to you tenfold, 100-fold. Okay, in the Bible it says, give and it shall be given to you, pressed down, shaken together and running over. So the law of reciprocity, that is very, very powerful. Then is what we have what we call a poor desire funnel. Many people have this problem with a poor desire funnel. Why should I opt into your email list? Okay, why should I, find out more about your products and service? Why should I contact you? You've got to put your brand out there whereby, and the content whereby people see it and say, yes, that is the perfect reason why, because they are so innovative, they are so caring, they've taught me this, they've taught me that. And not just that, with the desire funnel, it makes them watch, because this is a currency now. Okay, the longer that someone stays on your website, the longer that someone watches your video, the longer that someone fills out more information, more data about you, is the currency that we're in right now. We're in the attention age deficiency. Okay, so the more the personal desire funnel, the more that you raise the bar, it makes them want to watch more and more and more. Before you know it, we have an average turnaround of between 40 minutes to an hour. People are on our sites, people are going through our content, people are seeing our videos on YouTube, coming over to the site, and an hour's worth of content before they get a chance to even speak to us one-on-one. So the design level is there, they're ready, they're pumped, ready to get started. That's what you need to do in your market. Don't just put bullet points out there, don't just talk about your product all the time and your service and all these different things. Give value and raise the desire funnel so people want to go through the process. Like sheep, or the shepherd, it takes the sheep through the different gates and directs them to where they need to be. Okay. Now, number one, there's three key aspects that you're going to learn right now, which obviously are with the pre-sale blueprint on today's episode. So number one, if you really want to maximize this, Number one, you need to gather more data, okay? You need to gather more data. So what do I mean by you need to gather more data? I mean that, you know, when you're actually producing the content and you're delivering it, and don't just have a website where it's just got a contact form and, you know, put your name and your email address and your contact number, or, you know, or what's, you know, send us, you know, any questions that you've got. No, gather more data. Now, one of the big problems that I'm actually seeing in the marketplace is that there's people who have emails which read something like this. No, oh, need a better pen. This one's running out. Okay, yeah, there's people who've got emails like this. No reply at website.com. No reply at website.com. We do not check this email. Do not email back to this email, etc. I mean, you know, what is that about? You've got to have a good feedback loop. You've got to know that what you're doing is effective and is actually helping people. So never have a no reply. You know, that basically says, look, there's a wall between me and you, and you know, you do not cross this wall. And you know, at the end of the day, gather more data. So that means you don't want to have many applications. You want to have many surveys. You know, what are your top 3 major sources of stress or frustration with your business? You know, what are your biggest marketing challenges? These are all things which we've asked, and we get a profound response. And so we gather more data, and when you gather that data, guess what happens? You can facilitate whatever product or service and custom bespoke your product or service based on the needs and the desire of the actual prospect or the audience. So you gather more data to be able to assist them, and it makes selling your product or service so much more easy because guess what? We are one. We're talking the same language. You understand my pain, I understand your pain, etc. Do you see what I'm saying? So we're one, and because you're gathering that data, you understand what the prospect's needs are. So make sure you do that. Don't just have name, email address, contact number, or, you know, especially no reply at. Okay? Now, step 2. Hope you're enjoying this powerful episode today. I'm pumped. Step 2 is the difference between the stick and the carrot. So what that basically means is that people are motivated by either 2 things: moving away from pain, or moving towards success, or moving towards pleasure. Okay, so the stick and the carrot. Let's say you've got a donkey. Okay, now a donkey, what you can actually do is you can actually put a carrot on the end of a stick, and the donkey will move towards, as I'm moving towards, the donkey will move towards the carrot because it wants to get closer and closer to the pleasure. Okay, so that's what the, you know, that's one side of motivation. So basically, what the prospect wants, what the audience wants, okay, what the person who's watching your content wants, you can identify that to them and say, look, this is the benefit, this is what you will get, you know, as you move closer. But there is also the stick. And, you know, if you've ever seen a horse, you know, you ever seen horse racing, they are whipping the horse, they're whipping the horse, because that makes the horse move faster, because the horse actually wants to move away from this pain. It doesn't even know where the pain's coming from, but it knows that it's being whipped. So the stick and the carrot, so basically that is problems, okay? So make sure you get the problems from the data. Okay, now, and you know, you're actually addressing, saying, look, if you want to move away from this particular problem, if you want to move away from this particular pain, this product and this service is going to be perfect for you. So you've got to be able to address both people. Don't just lead with the carrot, because you're going to actually miss or leave out the people who are actually drawn or motivated by the stick and want to move away from fear. So don't just drawing people with the carrot and what the benefits are, also what the problems are faced in the marketplace, or what other products and services do not address. So the stick and the carrot, make sure you do that. So pain and pleasure. Then we have the third and final, and the third and final is, as you can see, keep the currency level high. Keep the currency level high, keep the interest level high. Like I said, our average content and videos which are out there, etc., and throughout the funnel, someone is watching between 45 to an hour. Okay, between 45 minutes to an hour. So like I said, the desire level, the desire funnel is so immense because it's massive use value, massive use content, and you've got to be able to engage your audience, engage your prospects. So when it comes time to right now take massive action, you know, buy this product, buy this service, you know, put some comments below, download this, complete this application. The desire level, because it's so much there, they are with you because of the law of reciprocity. Whatever you say them to do, they will do it. That's what you need to do. So keep your currency level high. Always focus on what can I do for this audience, because time is everything. Someone's invested their time, which is the biggest commodity. They've invested their time to be with you. So make sure you give them massive use value. So I hope you've enjoyed this episode. I hope you take massive action. Be sure to comment below. Be sure to take massive action be sure to get started and making that difference in your business. This is Nathan Salmon from Capital Visions. Enjoy the episode and watch all the other episodes. Dominate and become the hunted instead of the hunter. God bless you.